CKLW. Going headbound for Garden City. Dancing in the moonlight. On the way is King Harvest. CKLW. Crazy Jack Anthony is next at CKLW. I have to warn you about Jack's always been impressed by money. For instance, last night he spent 45 minutes listening to an obscene phone call. Just because it was long distance. No, I'd see you tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Jack Anthony.
CKLW, Motor City Rock.
Hello, 12 o'clock at the Big 8. Words of wisdom today. Did you know that Beetle Bailey drives a Volkswagen? OJ Solid Gold, Backstabbers. You're on the Big 8. And this is a big one, folks. It's off the album Talking Book. Number 7 on the brand new Top 30, Superstition, Stevie Wonder.
CKLW.
It's a brand new song, just for you. It's done by Ralph Murphy. Sing Me Just One. CKLW. Brand new one in their lineup, Ralph Murphy, and Sing Me One. This is Jack Anthony.
Keep your eyes on Chatham for what's happening.
Get up in the morning, take the kids to school, go to work, pick Frank up at the office, go see Margie about the bridge game, and by then it's 6 o'clock, and I always watch the news, and Frank is out with the boys, and all of a sudden it's 9 o'clock. We haven't had dinner, and there's no food in the house.
Most Chatham food centers are open 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Don't I know you from someplace?
Keep your eyes on Chatham for what's happening.
Well, keep your eyes on Chatham for value in every aisle. Right now, giant-sized Tide detergent, a 3-pound, 1-ounce box, is just 77 cents. Dole frozen concentrated pineapple grapefruit juice is only 8 cents for a 6-ounce can. And Minuet fresh frozen crinkle-cut potatoes, a 9-ounce package, are just 8 cents each. Of course, you know where it's all happening.
Keep your eyes on Chatham for what's happening.
Give an antique for Christmas from the Detroit Christmas Antique Show. Today through Sunday, East 8 Mile Armory, 125 exhibits on 2 levels of the Detroit Christmas Antique Show and sale. Shaken all over. Turn up the thermometer. Guess who? Solid Gold on CKLW. CKLW Solid Gold, shaken all over. Guess who at 12:15? This is Jack Anthony, and who are you, sir?
Hello, I'm Johnny Cash. You know, kids get something wonderful when they get a Lionel train. They get Dad. My dad and I ran the Lionel Road quite a few Christmases back. And I can still hear the clickety-clack as our Lionel rounded the trickety-track. Yes, I had a Lionel when I was a boy. Now my boy's gonna have one for his own toy. Lionel, Lionel, the greatest little railroad in the world. Lionel, Lionel, now it has a mighty sound of steam. Jugging round the tree on Christmas Day, can't you hear that Lionel train? Can't wait till my boy gets to run that line. I'll never tell him that it's really mine. Lionel, Lionel, the greatest little railroad in the world.
Make this a Lionel Christmas.
Brennan High School is given to you an old Scottish comedy, The Loss with a Big Mouth. So take your seat tomorrow through Monday at 8:15 p.m.
CKLW weather.
Partly sunny and cold today, a high of 37. Low tonight 25, mostly cloudy tomorrow with a chance of light snow. Cleveland has 33, Toledo 35, currently 33 degrees at CKLW. Let's picture Dave Schaefer, honey. Isn't it funny? Huh? That's what I thought too, you know. The Big 8. Donna Lawson doing this one. Crazy Legs. Hers. Remember him? Huh? Crazy Legs at 12:22.
Pains makes you feel good all under.
Winner for the Best Actor.
I'd like to thank Hanes Underwear for making this all possible by making me feel good all under while filming this great movie. I thank the reinforced neck in the waistband for keeping their shape wash after wash. I thank the little people, the elastic in the legs, the roomy armholes. I thank the...
This Christmas, let Hanes make your winner feel good all under.
A new lottery every week, starting each Tuesday. Now's the time to buy your tickets for the Michigan Lottery. More than $600,000 in prizes every week. Get your new tickets today.
CKLW can make your Christmas wish come true. The Big 8 Jocks invite you to send your Christmas wish on a postcard only to Christmas Wish, CKLW, Box 8, Windsor or Detroit. Send your name, address, and phone number, and the best time of day to reach you at that number. Your wish may be for yourself, a friend, or a loved one. Starting Friday, December 15th, CKLW will begin granting Christmas wishes. Every hour, every day, right up to Christmas Day. Make your wish now, and stay with the Big 8 for the happiest of holidays.
CKLW brings you the Moody Blues from the #1 album in the Motor City's 7th Sojourn, just a singer in a rock and roll band.
CKLW, Motor City Rock.
12:30 at the Big 8. This is Jack Anthony with a biggie. #2 on the top 30 by Joe Cocker. CKLW, Joe Cocker and Jack Anthony, Woman to Woman. It's 12:33.
When it's from Sanders, even a little is a big, big treat.
The holiday season's here. Time to enjoy Sanders plump mince and pumpkin pies. Wholesome, fresh-baked. Made like all Sanders pies and cakes with the finest ingredients. Pure vegetable shortening. Enjoy Sanders holiday treats today.
A treat from Sanders makes your everyday world sweet.
Ho, ho, ho. If you feel icky, you might get nothing from Santa. So Protein 21 Hairspray has a Christmas sale. Protein 21's the spray with a strong hold and noticeably soft feel. Everyone deserves a strong hold and soft feel for Christmas. Ho, ho.
Oh, right now at all Federal stores, Protein 21 Hairspray is sale priced at 89 cents for the 13-ounce size. And that's not all. Federal's has more holiday values, including Trouble Aftershave. Regularly, $2.50, now only $1.49 for 4 ounces. Come on in and save. And this is the Big 8, right?
Well, that's right. I'm sad and blue.
CKLW Pipkins, give me that ding. Jack Anthony doing it at 12:37. Your A&P Wheel store always offers you tremendous savings store-wide. See for yourself how low food prices can go. Stock up now on Blue Bonnet margarine. A 1-pound carton is just 24 cents. You can also save on Mountaintop frozen apple pies. A 2-pound 5-ounce size is just 66 cents. Save too on Jell-O gelatin in the 6-ounce package, just 16 cents each. Save store-wide today at A&P Wheel. Shop A&P Wheel today in the greater Detroit area.
Shop A&P Wheel, where economy originates.
That Morales, oh, what a great, great guy. He'll save you money on that Chevy buy.
Say, Mr. Morales, I want a new Chevrolet with big cubes, 4 on the floor, mag wheels. Wonderful. Lay it on me. Get it all together. Right on, Dad. Are you taking a trip? No, I always talk like that.
On that Chevy deal, you'll get a great buy, 'cause Morales is a great, great guy.
Impala, big, beautiful, and again, the great American value at Morales Chevrolet. Gratiot at 8.5 Mile Road.
CKLW.
20 minutes before 1, this is Randall Carlisle, CKLW 2020 News. A very bad jolt in the arm for Monroe, Michigan. The Enrico Fermi Atomic Power Plant, the world's largest fast breeder nuclear system, will be shut down because of lack of funds.
Walter Sisler, president of the Power Reactor Development Company, says the trouble-plagued experimental facility near Monroe will be decommissioned under a plan to be submitted to the Atomic Energy Commission before the end of the year. That decision resulting from the lack of funding for further research and development efforts. The Fermi facility, built at a cost of some $132 million, has been plagued by mechanical, legal, and financial problems since it was proposed by the private companies to the Atomic Energy Commission. Grant Hudson, 2020 News.
An East Side mother remains critical after being gunned down by her 10-year-old son. Sergeant Dick Mortensen tells the Big 8 the violence erupted at 7225 St. Paul on the East Side.
Upon arrival, the responding officers discovered the complainant, Christine Jackson, who was 31 years of age, sitting on the sofa suffering from a shotgun wound to the abdomen and stated that her 10-year-old son had shot her. The officers conveyed the complainant to Detroit General Hospital. Her condition is described as critical at this time.
The boy and the mother were arguing about the father who's in the pen at Jackson. The son became enraged, picked up a shotgun, and leveled a blast at his mother. When you're there and news breaks, phone the Big 8. We pay cash weekly and $1,000 for the best tip of the year. In Windsor, phone 254-CKLW. In Detroit, 961 and EWS. A group of Detroit teachers and students have undertaken one big, massive goal. They're trying to raise $50 million in the next 23 days to prevent a school shutdown. It's a twofold effort, and it's all headed by Murray Wright math teacher Joe Dyroff. He tells 2020 News one side of the effort involves adults.
This would be on a voluntary basis. It could be withdrawn at any time. It's to commence December 1st and run through the school year in June. This will not necessarily take care of the total problem, but we hope that through this show of faith that the responsible legislative and governmental agencies will come up with some solution to take care of the remainder.
He's asking all school employees to accept a 10% cutback in pay, and the other is a big undertaking by the kids.
We are sending out a letter to all superintendents in the Tri-County area, Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb. We are also sending this letter to the student council presidents and the senior class presidents. We are asking students to do jobs, and in pay for this, the people who they work for would write out a check payable to kids.
In order for the kids to raise the money, every single student in the system would have to make $5 a day for the next 23 days. This just handed me President Nixon has chosen a New York City union leader, Peter J. Brennan, to be labor secretary in his second administration. Provincial police have identified the female body found near Highway 18 outside Windsor. She's 18-year-old Laura Cronk from Port Rowan, Ontario. Police say she was strangled, but they have no suspects in custody. Women, it may not seem like it, but the Labor Department says food prices are going down.
Live cattle prices dropped, but supermarket chains and meat packers widened their margins, so that retail beef prices moved only slightly downward. Retail bread prices dropped to the lowest point since last January, and fresh fruits and frying chickens carried lower prices.
Detroit police have started to crack down on go-go and topless dancers, making them register with the police department and even be fingerprinted. The Big 8 picked up some pretty negative response from one topless beauty.
I think it's crazy. There's no sense in it. It doesn't serve any purpose.
Why then do you think they're doing it?
I really don't know. Just to give more hassle to the buyers, I guess.
Police say they're trying to control adult entertainment in the city. They want to see if any of the girls have records of prostitution. CKLW News Time, 12:44.
We hear a lot about advertising, but I sort of like to check it out myself, and I really find that the prices at Loblaws are good. I like them.
We bring our kids. I've got a little girl. She's 7 years old, and a lot of people feel that kids are irritating. They get in the way. Well, at Loblaws, I think they realize that kids are kids, and I'm really pleased with that. It makes a big difference to us.
I'm glad I shopped here. I'll be back.
More than the price is right. Loblaws. More than the price is right. At Loblaws.
The prices are lower, and I really like the atmosphere. It's nice.
CKLW In-Depth Report. When you think of an alcoholic, the typical dirty Skid Row no good comes to your mind. But what you don't think about is the people he leaves behind, his family. Allison Jones is a 17-year-old girl with an alcoholic father. But an organization known as Al-Teen is helping the youngster cope with the problems that she faces daily.
We just sit around and we talk about our problems. We learn how to deal with the alcoholic. We learn that we cannot stop the alcoholic from drinking. We learn that alcoholism is a sickness and that it has to be treated with a lot of love and a lot of care. But mostly what we do talk about in Al-Teen is our own problems. We don't just go there to solve the alcoholic's problems. We don't go there at all to solve the alcoholic's problems. We go there for ourselves. and to deal with our own problems.
Phyllis Tuttle, Executive Director of the National Council on Alcoholism, says the problem with most alcoholics is they won't admit they're sick.
I tend to think that many times they're aware that they're having problems with the drinking, but it's very difficult to admit in our kind of culture that one is an alcoholic. We tend to have been brought up thinking that the alcoholic is the man on Skid Row, so that some young executive is hardly going to be able to identify with his picture of an alcoholic who's a man sitting on a curb. So although he may recognize that there's something wrong and drinking may be involved, alcoholism is the last thing from his mind.
CKLW In-Depth Report.
If you're looking for books that look good, Ethan's catalogs are looking good. So open on up and you'll have a good look. Have a good look in our good-looking books.
This Christmas, take a better look. We've got gifts you've never even thought of giving. Have an even better look, because we're giving you value. Good value, selection, and convenience. All in Eaton's. All in Eaton's catalogs. This Christmas, look at our place and your place.
So have a good look in our good-looking books. Have a good look in our good-looking books.
In Windsor, shop Eaton's catalog at 258-1561. CKLW weather just ahead of much more music and Jack Anthony. Partly sunny and cold, high 37, low tonight 25. Mostly cloudy tomorrow with a chance of light snow. Merck index 58, lighter pollution. The current temperature 33 degrees. Sarnia 34, Cleveland 33, Toledo 35. This is Randall Carlisle 2020 News.
CKLW.
Radio's greatest hits, where you hear radio the way it used to be. Airchecks.com.